Hi there. Today what I've got here is another cap and ball revolver. This is a Pieta reproduction of the Remington New Model Army revolver. This one is laser engraved. I don't know if you can see it there. And it's 44 caliber with an 8-inch barrel. You often see these listed as for sale as 1858 Remingtons. And they shouldn't be, because they weren't made in 1858. That's when Remington got their patent to make these guns. They didn't start making them until 1863 through 1875, when the Remington cartridge revolver came out. But I'm going to load it up here. I'm going to be using Pyrex. Still working on my homemade powder. Have a batch right now that I'm working on, and just waiting for it to dry. I'll have a video on that pretty soon on the channel. So I'm using 25 grains of Pyrex, 451 round ball, home cast. Just casted about 300 of these yesterday. This gun works with number 10 caps. Okay. Some guns I guess could take a number 11s, and sometimes I use number 11s. I just have to give them a little pinch, but that increases your chance of having a chain fire. So it's not the safest procedure. I would highly recommend getting number 10s if you can find them. So I'm going to take out my Pyrex. I have the gun at half cock so the cylinder spins freely. Put some into measure. And get my balls ready. Pour it down the chamber. Grab a round ball. Since these are home cast, I put them screw side up, and I'm going to just push it down. And I'm going to do that. We're going to be doing that. Okay, so we're going to cap it. And before I do that, I want to show you how you take the cylinder out on one of these. What I do is I lower the hammer down, pull out the base pin. You just pull the hammer back just a tad, and you're in business. And put another one in. Play with the hammer a little bit. There we go. And try to line it up. And you could do that on half cock too. It's another way of doing it. So I'm gonna take this one out so I could cap the other cylinder. See, I did it from half cock there. Okay, so I'm gonna cock this one. I'm gonna cap this one. Okay, I'm going to cap it with Remington number 10s, which I was talking about before. There's still cappers for these, but not all the cappers will fit into the nipple area on this gun. The Take Cash snail cappers won't fit on a Remington unless you modify it a little bit, because the mouth of the capper can't fit in that area. It's too tight. But it works on a Colt. You can use a straight line capper, I guess, on these. I've never used a capper. I just use my fingers, and it just works fine for me. But might speed it up a little bit using a capper. So you could safely load 6 on these because there's a safety notch in between each chamber. That's what that is right there. And I'm going to put it into the safety notch, and we're all safe. And let's go shoot. got the Remington 1858 loaded up. Let's see what we can do to some clay birds. Now I'll be happy if I get 2 of these. 405, I'll take it. Alright, I've got the Remington loaded up, and I'll put a few rounds on paper. And that's not really a proper target for a black powder gun, but I just want to see what it could do. Oh, I got 5 on it. Okay, so this is 5 shots at 8 yards. It's kind of all over the place there, a little bit.